also certain individuals, let's say, out there who've taken a particular interest in your work. And probably even before you announced you were running, right? There was a very concerted, very weird, and very consequential attack on you by someone named Dahlia Kurtz. And we wanted to get into this. I've mentioned Dahlia on this podcast in passing before, but we wanted to sort of save this segment for you, since you've been one of the main, if not the main, target of her ire and her quote unquote activism.
Which is saying a lot, because she's prolific. Like she's always on Twitter, smearing people and talking shit. It's almost like, credit to you where she finds you particularly worthy of censure.
She is also the author of a book called Dear Zionist, which we'll take a look at in a bit. But Eve, why don't you tell us, like, what the fuck is up with Dahlia Kurtz and her extreme hard-on for getting you canceled?
Well, she's responsible for me spending 5 days in jail back in February. And,
wow.
Basically, she went to the Montreal police a bit over a year ago and claimed I was harassing her. I've never met her. I've never direct messaged her, emailed her, called her, anything like that. I didn't even follow her on Twitter. What I did is that her messages appeared in my feed, and I responded with political messages, often snarky, often hard-hitting, but they were simply political messages in response to her promotion of genocide. And at some point, a few months after the first time I had responded to her, she puts this declaration out that says something to the effect of, this is your only warning, stop harassing me, something like that. I took it at the time. It was obviously a threat from her, because it was weird. It was on a post that I'd posted like 5 or 6 days earlier, and then she retweets it. So what I took from that is that she may have gone, in hindsight now especially, that she may have gone to a lawyer and got some sort of like advice to say, post this as setting up a process of we will try to get charges against him. And the Montreal police opened an investigation, decided there wasn't enough to warrant any charges. Then a prominent lawyer, Neil Oberman, who's been the biggest Zionist lawyer in Montreal, who ran for the Conservative Party in the last election and lost, he sent a letter to the Montreal police to basically reopen the investigation. They did that, and then they, in February, I got an investigator called me to say that to come down to the station next day, and they would take my prints and they would arrest me. And there was 2 charges around harassment, harassing communication to Dahlia Kurtz. I immediately wrote about it.
It was a public tweet, right? It wasn't a DM.
This is a reply? You got arrested for a reply?
How is a reply a communication? It's not a communication. It's a public bulletin board. It's not, you're not like back channeling her. You're not filling up her inbox.
There was no threats of any sort. There was political statements. That's it. There's no threat of any sort. And so then I write about it, and I organize an action alert, an email campaign to the Montreal police investigator, saying like, these are ridiculous charges, drop the charges. Oh, they wanted to have a condition that said I couldn't talk about the case or Dahlia Kurtz. That's the police wanted to impose this condition on me, which I of course wasn't going to accept. So I was going to be jailed. So I do this article, action alert, it blows up. But the next morning, there's like more than 3,000 emails sent to the investigator. The Montreal police, instead of dropping the charges, they double down. And they bring in 4 charges of me harassing the Montreal police.
That's amazing. Wow, you're doxing the police now. It's like, no, I'm saying what you're doing to me. That is crazy. That is like the perfect like analogy for the sort of the victim mentality of oppressors.
Yeah.
Like not just, Israel, but the police being like, we're low key scared.
Hello, Montreal police complaint line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, you have a complaint against the Montreal police?
Mm-hmm.
Please hold. We are transferring you to you're about to be jailed.
Yeah, to our maximum security prison.
We are transferring you to jail.
The Montreal police are doing hashtag would you hide me? Thank you so much for watching that. Please like and subscribe, and please support us, patreon.com/badhasbara, or go to badhasbara.com.